Okay, where do I even begin? I took a pill last night and I slept for 13 hours and I was in a different realm. And I woke up at 12 noon and I was like, I'm not on this earth anymore. And then I went and got coffee and I had a full cold brew. And I was like, surely this will fix me. And then I like ran some errands, whatever. So let me just let you know that that's where I'm coming from right now, is like, I'm here, like me, physically here. Inside of me is outside of this apartment. And we're slowly just pulling her back in because I need her to be here with us today. Because I wanted to show you a few things that I've been loving over the past 2-ish months. Why? Why do I want to do that? Well, for starters, I don't have a job, so I have so much time on my hands. And it just sounded like fun, so I'm going to do it. And I can feel the cold brew kicking in, so I'm just going to get started. I feel fucking crazy. I feel like I'm going to start sweating and I'm going to get itchy soon. Okay, the first thing that I love so much and has changed my life is keeping a journal for my mind maps. My mind maps. Do you know what a mind map is? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. You probably do. Everybody's done one in class at some point. The gist of a mind map is that you are exploring an idea. You put it in the center, however you want, and then you branch out little clusters of ideas, and then you branch out further from that. It's just like a network. You're creating a network, a visual network of exploring ideas, and it's sort of like a brain dump. It's a way to organize your thoughts visually, which I am always into. And yeah, I've been obsessed with them. I think since Seb showed me what they were. I mean, like, I've done them in class and stuff, but I think Seb really, like, opened up my brain to giving a mind map a name and, like, giving it reality. My zine Pillow Thoughts is a mind map. I've been exploring mind maps for, like, years, and I always do them in, like, random clusters, but lately I've been working on many things at once, and I thought, what better way to explore that than to put them in a notebook and have it strictly for mind maps. So that's what this is. I love this sticker, and I kind of just want to read it to you. It says, "Why are you so quiet? What's on your mind? You did something that I subjectively interpreted in a negative way, which resulted in a mixed reaction of disappointment and frustration, driven catatonia. I'm trying to determine whether your action was justifiably disrespectful and worth bringing up, or if I'm just showcasing a lack of empathy that could be teetering on the edge of sensitivity-driven unreasonableness. I will now continue to imagine myself in your shoes while simultaneously recounting back to situations where I may have also behaved similarly in principle and collect the necessary data in order to make an educated assumption around the proper ignorance levels that sponsored your seemingly malicious yet potentially innocent intentions." Anyways, back to the mind maps. Yeah, I am only using this for a couple months, and then I'm starting a new one with the new year because that's just how I do things. So far I have mind maps about current inspiration, reasons why I've spiraled, things I'm working on for the last few months of the year. What else is in here? Blah, blah, blah. I'm exploring some projects that I submitted, and this is where I kind of drew the concept of this installation that I'm working on for Enid, and I'm also exploring things I need to mail. It's also a way to unpack a to-do list. I think that the way I feel like I'm yelling. Oh my god. I feel the cold brew kicking in. Like, this is gonna be fun. Yeah, like, this is what a mind map looks like. And this is what I've been loving. It's just so fun. It's a good way for me to explore something before I unpack it, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Yeah, like, I use Notion a lot, and I make a lot of really detailed systems of planning. But before I can get to that point, I need my ideas spread out visually so I can pick what I need from there and then compile it into an even neater page, because that's what I love to do. The second bucket of things is like products, like beauty products, which I don't want to say that I don't really care for them, because I am very picky when it comes to things that I use. But I'm not really like a beauty girl, you know, like whatever. But these things are kind of staples in my rotation right now. And the first thing is this hair mask, Amika Hydro Rush. It reminds me of my niece because she uses... I miss her. She uses this shampoo and conditioner. But anyways, I did a lot of research because I was looking for a hair mask because I refuse to get a haircut. And my hair has been really dry and crusty lately. It's especially on the ends. Like, I'm really just in denial about getting a haircut, and I was like, let me just try to rescue this situation. And I bought this like 2 weeks ago maybe, and I've used it maybe like a total of 6 times. That's a lie. 2 weeks? I can't do math. I think I've used it 3 to 4 times. I don't know. It doesn't matter. After the first use, I was like, holy shit, they put magic in this thing, because it made my hair so much softer, even though it's still crunchy. I'm not there yet, but I'm on my way. And I've been using that on my strands, and it helps a lot to just put moisture back in, because I don't know if it's the air in Chicago, but I just feel dry as fuck, and I don't want to feel dry. So yeah, I've been obsessed with this mask, and I'm using it more than you're supposed to. I think you're only supposed to use it once a week. I don't know. I love it. It's so good. You should try it. You should so try it. Oh my god. You don't have to try it. I really don't care. The next thing is this oil that my friend gave to me. She gave me 2 of these. Yeah, and I wasn't really expecting to like this as much as I like it. It's called Unplain Oil, and it's this like Korean brand, I think. I don't know what the oil is actually made out of. I read it and didn't understand a single fucking word, but I know it's some kind of botanicals. And I started using it at night to, again, put moisture back in to my face, and it seriously has helped my skin texture. I'm a very like pore heavy kind of girl. It's been helping a lot, and I love it, and it's clean beauty. I don't know what that means. Don't care. I feel like an oil can be heavy. It really can. And it can just drag me down. I'm like pretty oily in my face as it is, because I have bangs and genetics. But I really love this stuff, and I'm so glad I have 2 of them, because I will probably use this for a long time. You can use it on your body too. Cool. Okay, next is this lip balm that I ordered from Violette FR. I really love her stuff. Been using it since before she even had a brand, actually. Yeah, I used to get all of her collabs that she would do with brands and stuff, and what I really, really love about this is that the applicator stays cold, and it feels good on your lips. Even if it's fucking cold outside, it just feels good. It's glossy without being sticky, which I think is very hard to come by these days. This is in French. I don't know what this says, but it's good stuff. The other thing that is just like has always been a staple for me is this Lucas's Pawpaw ointment, which is fermented papaya from, oh, is it Australia? Yeah, Australia. And this is an ointment, so you can use it on literally anything. It says you can use it for boils, ew, burns, chafing, cuts, cracked skin, gravel rash. I don't know what that means. Doesn't sound good. Splinters, open wounds, insect bites, and nappy rash. That's how you know this shit's Australian, because I don't know what I just said. This is really handy to keep around. I bought it in a 2-pack, and I also use it on my lips and my skin when it feels dry. But it's just one of those things that you can use for anything. And it always just comes in handy. And I love products like that because I don't like things that take up a lot of space. Cool. Nope. S hooks. These are my little babies. Like, I originally came upon these when I needed a way to hang mobiles for my workshops. I bought a pack of these at like Daiso, I think. So I got a bunch of S hooks, and that was the original intention, was to use them for workshops. And then I had so many in different shapes and sizes. I guess they're all the same shape, different sizes. And I started using them to hang pouches and clothes in different spaces that I'm staying in, since I'm on the go, so to speak. Some places don't have a lot of storage, some of them do, and I found it super useful to just hang this on like literally anything. And hang anything. Like I've been getting so creative with hanging things. Like I will hang bags, I am hanging mobiles, I'm hanging my robe, I'm hanging pouches, I'm hanging a trash bag, I'm just hanging out. I love these little hooks, and they're so cute. You can get them anywhere. I got this one at Muji, and I think the rest are from Daiso. And I also have a different kind of hook that I'm not sure that I love. I haven't found the right use for it. It's from Muji as well. You clip it onto a surface, and then you hang something from it. But the issue with that is that sometimes it's too heavy and it'll just pop right off. So I haven't found the right situation for this. But it's still cool. It's still a hook. I wonder who invented hooks. I hope that they're rich. Yeah, I just love a functional hook. Okay, cool. Moving on. I've also been obsessed. I gotta stop saying that. I've been loving, I have been favoriting, I've been hearting these Japanese incense. They are from the Toji Temple in Kyoto, which I've never been to, but I get them at this top secret place in Seattle that only happens a couple times a year, and they sell out very, very quickly, and they're very reasonably priced. Oh my god, they smell so good. I think it's like 15 or 20 a box, versus online where they're like $40 to $70 a box. Insulting. Just fucking rob me, why don't you? Yeah, I've been using these for a few years, and normally when I go to the place where I get them from, I will get like 2 to 3 boxes at a time, and then end up gifting a couple of them, and then I have to be stingy with my burning of the incense because I don't want it to end. It's such a calming scent. I think it's sandalwood, which is good for promoting focus and meditation. And to me, it just reminds me of my room that I had back in Seattle, which I miss. I miss having my own space and my cozy little room. So yeah, I love these so much, and burning them here has been God damn, they smell so good. it has been helping me feel less anxious about not having a home, because I just smell these and I know that one day I will have a home again soon. It kind of goes hand in hand with my Anthony Bourdain lighter. Like, these two, they are married. This is a couple. They are in love and they never leave each other. This one isn't really a thing. It's more, everything's a thing if you really think about it. I have been loving finishing products, which is not normally my shtick. I'm usually like a wasteful person, if I'm being completely honest. I'll buy something, and then if I don't love it, I will buy something else that's like it, and then it'll take me twice as long to finish both things because I'm kind of going back and forth. But one of my, like, forefront, what do you call that? One of the things, oh Lord. One of the things I've been working on is finishing products so that I don't have to carry so much on my next trip, because my luggage is completely maxed out and I have to fly out of here at some point, and that's going to be really hard because I bought quite a few things while I'm here, and most of that stuff is winter oriented, so it's heavy and bulky, and that's a whole different category of problems. But in my head, it's like if I finish using things completely, then I can dispose of them, and then that's another pound off of my luggage. So yeah, I've been loving just finishing like hair oils, shampoos, peanut butter. I don't travel with peanut butter. I don't know why I said that. That was weird. I've just been loving like finishing things so that I can dispose of them, and then I don't have to carry them with me. And it just feels so good. Like, when I finished my toothpaste the other day, I think I saw a light come down from the heavens, and it touched me in the forehead. And I just love that feeling. I didn't know that I was capable of loving that feeling. People change. People do change. You can teach an old dog new tricks. Okay, moving left to right. The next favorite item situation is going on the Internet Archive. I love going on the Internet Archive. It was my homepage for a while. And, you know, don't get me wrong. I love flipping through books. I love going to bookstores and just getting inspiration that way. But my problem with that is that the categories I tend to go for are very picked through, or there's just not enough content for me to sift through. So I've been loving going on the Internet Archive and going into these research deep dives of different things. Like, I guess it kind of started with wanting to learn how to make beads. So I was looking at different books about beads, and then just kind of, it just tickles my brain to see things like that. And then I also got into like games. Like, I was trying to make games for a submission that I did, and so I kind of was exploring game magazines. Sounds like I said game magazines, but not yet. And yeah, I just love that there's this online archive of literally everything and anything that you could think of. You can just borrow things. You can borrow up to 10 books at a time. And I usually take screenshots of things that make me feel inspired or that I just love visually. And then I compile them all in my screenshots folder, and then I have an arena board where I occasionally do a download of things that I loved while I was exploring the Internet Archive. It's so much fun, and then the more you use it, the more you get to understand the filters on there, because it can be overwhelming if you don't know exactly what you're looking for. But yeah, there's like little tips and tricks and hacks that you can look into on how to explore the Internet Archive. It's so much fun. You ever heard of a book? This category of things, I don't know what to call it, so I'm just gonna take it one item at a time. I love these little rocks that have holes in them. They're really special. I use them as incense holders. This is my little tray. It says, "I love you, mother." Yeah, this one goes in the room. The tiny rock is for the room incense. Yeah, this one I use for where I keep all my art stuff and work on things over there. And it's just the perfect incense holder. I picked these up this summer, and I love traveling with like my own little pieces of earth. It just feels so cozy. I wish I had a special pocket for them. Ceramic foot with broken toes. This is from the Donkey Mill Art Center in Hawaii. And look at this beautiful foot. It just does so much for me. I just love it. I love how chubby this little foot is. And it's just one of those things that I like carrying around. I tried keeping it in my purse, but I was scared that I was going to break the other toes off. So it's just staying in the room for now. And then this is my heart-shaped rock from the beach in Washington. I got this in like 2019 or 2020, I don't remember. And this was my car rock. This would live in my console, and I would just stare at it every time I would drive. But I brought it with me so that it doesn't feel lonely, naked, and afraid. And I just keep it around because it makes me happy. Like, you don't really see a rock like this every day, you know? It's really special, and I just love it so much. I love traveling with it. I love that me and this rock have been going steady for years and years and years and years. And love is real. Love is real, and you can have it now. You can. Don't forget it. So yeah, this is another thing that I just love so much. Like, I wish I could eat it. Cool. Also, I have this tray that I travel with, and all these little pieces of bits and baubles and fun things that I'm going to walk you through right now. These all come from different places. Some of them come from the same place, but I've been traveling with them as well so that I can feel a sense of home or groundedness as I'm hopping from place to place. And the first thing in here is this smiley face rock. Like, are you kidding? This is a smiley face on a rock. Who did that? Who? This is a bead that broke. I need to super glue it. I actually just bought super glue. So that's what I'll be doing today. This is a little worm snail home. I love how they just basically collage a home. This is also a worm snail kind of home situation. Tiny seashell, so tiny you can't even see it. It's real, I promise. Tiny blue pebbles. This is a crab leg. Pristine, beautiful. I am a Cancer. It means a lot. This is I don't know, like the microchip that they put in pigeons. I don't know what this is. I found it on the street. This is a metal spiral that I found at this beach in Hilo in Hawaii. This I found in the same beach, actually. It's a tooth. I think it belongs to like a boar or something. Can you even see that? It's a tooth. It's a nasty, chunky little tooth. This is just a seashell. This is a piece of, oh Lord, this is a piece of glass. Also found that at the beach. Another piece of glass. This is a rock that's like bumpy and cloudy, and then it's flat on one side. Oh, and this is my bisexual rock. It's like light green and then it's like blue. It's really hard to tell on camera. But yeah, these are my little my friends. These are my friends, and they are on a journey, and they love me, I love them. I went to this store called Take 5. I don't know if this is strictly a Chicago thing, but I have never heard of it in my life. Is it even called Take Five?